Hey guys, out of the blue here, we're fighting Sindel as the invasion boss, which is really cool. I'm happy they actually did something with the invasion boss mechanic instead of making it the same 7 or 8 characters on a like 8-week rotation, a 2-month rotation or whatever. But now it's Sindel. I did record an original video, I just forgot to press square before I exit out of the share screen. So that was the end of that video. But this is actually very difficult, not only because there's no familiarity with the character, but she doesn't seem to do a ton of moves that are easy to punish, at least with the Kitana, and she's very defensive, so it's kind of like fighting Quan Chi a little bit, but hey, at least it's something different. It's not the same shit you've been seeing forever, so that makes me happy.
Round 1, fight.
Maybe they'll eventually have invasion boss corrupted Chinook or something. That would be funny. Get screwed up by the laser beam over and over. I did try to block that, but it didn't work. Nothing doing. And her attack patterns are relatively simple, but they seem to be pretty effective, so it's not like a super easy process of actually doing anything to her. I'm not going to do commentary for every one of these videos, because there's going to be like 7 of them. Because I'm not sure if they're ever going to do a Sindel invasion boss fight again, so I might as well, or at least not for like 5-6 months. So I might as well put up several of them when it's still relevant.
Round 1, fight.
But I guess I wish I would have noticed that this was going like 5-6 hours ago, then that would have been timely, but that's alright. I was sleeping. I hate to break it to you. But good thing I noticed that the invasion boss was happening. Sometimes I don't get another Room Invader during regular video recording, so I just miss out on it. Which is why I've never fought Melina. But I'm pretty sure this is the first one outside the scope of the main characters in the game. And it sort of implies that Sindel is going to be one of the DLC characters, but who knows for sure. I guess I should try to play defensive here. But yeah, you can see my combos take so long that I could pretty much end the fight with one, even though there was like 5 seconds left, so. When you're against a harder comp like this, that can be good, just for efficiency's sake. I still haven't gotten over 100 damage, which is pretty unusual. That's how tricky this comp is. And Sindel, lore-wise, is Kitana's mother, so I guess this is just a feud between 10,000-year-old ladies. What else was I gonna say? Oh, Sindel was like the main secondary antagonist in MK9, and she actually kills like 7 or 8 guys in one cutscene, which is pretty funny. So if you want to go look that up on the YouTubes, it's probably worth checking out. And she seems to have most of her moves from that game, maybe a few different ones. She jumped for no apparent reason. Maybe she'll jump again. That was like just barely out of range. Well, we got a victory if nothing else. I am gonna do quite a few of these videos, which I might have already mentioned. So there should be about 7 on the channel over the next 4 or 5 days. I'll do 3 today. So probably 2 Kitana, 1 Tanya. And then after that I'm just gonna do standard, very hard fights. And do one of these videos in there, because why not? Because it's actually an interesting thing to show. But more of this bullshit. I don't know if that thing at the end actually combos or not. It has always whiffed so far. I have trouble keeping track of time for everything, of course, but for invasion boss fights in particular, because it just kind of goes. It's sort of the same thing over and over. But I think we're only at like 5 minutes here, maybe. Throw on that log. So it is possible to get the log brutality, I suppose, even if Sindel doesn't have any other brutality, she could still get that one, potentially. Okay, well, that was nice of her to just stand there in a position that was easy to anti-air. And she's always done the projectile and wake up there, so maybe if I dash forward and then jump, I can punish that. After the X-ray. I'm just figuring out what I can and can't do. Alright, got an armor hit off the log there, that's good. And it does seem like sitting at max distance is pretty useful. As far as prolonging the fight and not taking much damage. I believe we're at 3 armor hits here. Yeah, she did it again. The invasion boss AI is usually pretty simple, but I'm sure it's even more simple in the case of Sindel, just because of the limited amount of moves that she can do. I did X-ray there, but it didn't come out. It's alright though. I think we're gonna do pretty well here. If I land one more combo, we'll be at 100%. Or 100 damage, but if not, we still did appreciably well. There, I did what I meant to do. Would have been talking about doing, but... Oh. I think that'll be like 95, but still pretty good.
Excellent.
105, okay. We did it. 100 was eclipsed.
Round 1. Fight.
And it's funny, I mean, Kitana's damage just got nerfed, so it's probably more like 120 or something. I guess I shouldn't feel that bad. But, the objective in the past was like get 200 or get 180. But against an unfamiliar AI, when your damage just got nerfed, 100 look at it. And she's doing dumber attacks now, so that's helpful, certainly. Should assist in making this not as dangerous. I think I should probably just try to zone for the rest of this one, but we can also try to punish the projectile again. So I did get there. I mean, I did do the right thing. I was a little off on the timing. That was interesting, but she didn't break my guard there, so we held up.
Round 1. Fight.
And probably gonna do 3 more. That seems like it'll probably fail. And next videos will be absent commentary, most likely. And we'll see if I do better in that situation or not. I mean, I'll probably do better just because of having more familiarity with the character. I'm still undecided as to whether talking makes it difficult to play games or not. I think it really depends on the game. Oh. The poke cat, man.
Invasion boss.
33. Okay, we probably have a little bit more time than I think.
Round 1.
These are going back pretty quick. On it goes, the twirly punches all day. Unfortunately, her armor is still there. I think we're doing okay this round as far as landing hits and so forth. So Kitana landed in a really weird position. One of her knees is like clipping in the ground. Haven't tested out that much heavy NRS. Well, jumping seems to work pretty well. I wonder how well Dragon Naginata will do against Sindel. We'll see. Should be enough to X-ray soon. Yeah. Okay. Very good. We're in optimal shape here to get some decent damage. Alright, let's see if we can do it this time. I mean, I did land the hit, I just didn't capitalize fully. I guess she just did an armored move there, so lesson learned, one of her EX moves does have armor. Didn't get the last part of that hit, which was only 3% damage, but still doing relatively well. And generally that's how it goes with most invasion bosses. The first time around you do badly the first 15 minutes, and then you do better subsequent runs. That's a pretty long corner carry there, Sindel. Adam. Okay, finally. Not in quite as good a shape this time because it took so long to get the X-ray out. Yeah, the spacing doesn't work for a dash, so it has to be like a very slight run, and then you jump right when she starts doing the projectile.
Invasion boss wins.
It's just a little funky one. I'm gonna do 2 more, I guess.
Round 1, fight.
Maybe just 1. Unlike Quan Chi, her damage is not that high, even in the long combos. It's only like 20%, so. And there's the easy anti-air again. I missed the first couple of hits, so it won't do quite as much damage, but we'll still do fine. That X-ray left me a little bit closer to her, for some reason. Usually it's the exact same distance every time. But maybe because it was an anti-air, it does slightly different pushback. Alright, might as well just sit here. Yeah. Okay, one more. One more. I think we're probably over 15 minutes at this point, but oh well.
Fight.
I wonder how many of those you can do in the corner. The twirly punch. Probably like 9. Maybe only a bit less than that. But I'm dead. Whew. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm probably not going to do commentary with every Sindel video as mentioned, but that's alright. And I'll see you next time.